All right, tape's rolling. Alrighty, quiet on the set. Get ready to go live on the radio. Zoom Room video sponsored by the BMC.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida, with two idiots misinterpreting the news so you don't have to. Lunch with Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz, and Jack's not here today, but we've got Econda sitting there filling his seat. Head Chef of Xenos, thank you. Changed it up this year and actually went and had somebody do us professionally sounding track for the show. I got a bunch of them. They play differently every day, so thank you. And thank you, Waldo, for starting us off like he does most days here with 200 bits. Botox, how you doing, everybody else? Welcome to today's show. It is Fruck Awesome Friday, March 12th, 2021, right here inside Outside Trinity Avatar. And of course, 200 bits is going to trigger a quote. Fruck Awesome is here himself. Good to see you, brother. We keep the tradition going thanks to you. I tell you what. Good to see you out there, buddy. Good to see you. Okay, quotes from Lazarus Long. Let's get this up there real quick. And the bridge troll with 300 bits going. Let's pin it. And anyone who cannot cope with mathematics is not fully human. At best, he is a tolerable subhuman who has learned to wear shoes. Quotes from Lazarus Long. And that means we got to play marbles, which I have not loaded up yet. So let's get that loaded up. Get that loaded up here this morning. And say thank you. While that's getting loaded up, I got to get out there and get Bridge Troll a game key. So let's see what Bridge Troll's got himself a copy of. Bought another, 50, 100 game keys yesterday because there was a really cool sale. And let's see, we have Enclave for Bridge Troll for 300 bits on Steam. And Enclave on Steam. Come on. $4.99 on Steam. Thank you, BT. And let's get that out to you while Marbles is finishing loading. Now, of course, I had a whole show planned out around Barding today, but since Jack's not here, that's not going to happen. But we've got some other good stuff for you. Unfortunately, can't give you any update notes. Well, I do have some update notes for you, but that's not another story in itself. There was a patch out this morning. We're always up to something, Fruck. You know that. Let's go ahead and pin it. We're going to open up first giveaway of the day, and that'll come at the end of this race. Exclamation play to get in on the action. Exclamation I love free shit to get in on the raffle. And raffles are mystery game keys that we give away throughout the day. We give them away at the end of the show. We give them away every time you make that bar hit 500 bits. We give them away every time somebody subs. All sorts of ways to trigger giveaways. And of course, it's all thanks to you guys and gals. I love giving you guys stuff for your support of the stream. So thank you all for it. As we count on down to our first game of marbles for today, of course, don't forget if we hit the hype train, we give away extra giveaways, and some of those packages are $40 plus, $50 in that area. They're well worth it if you guys get that hype train running for whoever wins those raffles. But yes, there was a patch today. There was new additions today. There's all sorts of interesting stuff to talk about, and we'll be talking about that here in just a couple minutes once we run the Raging Pin 2. Good luck, everybody, as we head on down the track. Let's see how many people make it to the end. That's what the Raging Pin's all about. Ejections. And there goes Sean Paxlayer, that fucker. First one ejected out of the track. He got ejected real early. You never know where it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, but it happens quite a bit. Azazel Reborn taking that lead. He's got a nice lead over Tina. Botox taking second place again. Fruck, awesome, ejected. Sorry, Fruck. Holy crap, Azazel's got himself one hell of a lead as he heads to the pin. Up, Azazel popped up, ejected, putting Botox in the lead. Bridge Troll ejected. Botox popped up. He lands back on the track, gets saved. Botox and Econdis coming on in. I'm sneaking up, try and steal the win. Headed on down for the pin. I take the lead. Headed into the pin. Let's see if I can get a good pop. I'm in at the pin. Econdis is at the pin. Let's see who gets popped up first, and we get popped up together. Now it's just a race for the hole. It looks like Econdis is going to beat me to it. And Econdis in for the win. Congratulations, Econdis. And Econdis sitting here writing a lot makes it real easy for me to give those scrolls to Econdis here. And I'm just going to take those right out my inventory instead of going to the bag, because I can do that too. There you go, Econdis. Congratulations to you. He must be polishing his balls, waiting for the weekend. There you go. As we watch everybody else coming on down the track. That's right. Go ahead and make sure that you are entered for the giveaway. We've got Sentinel ejected after he hits the hits the finish. He's marked as finished, but he got ejected on his way out. And as soon as Poodoo Simon gets on down here, we're gonna yeah, I bet you do love to beat Laz. Better watch how you say that, man. Yeah, punctuation matters. Hoodoo Simon taking his own sweet time up there. He just likes it up there at the pin. All right, we're not going to wait for that. We're going to go ahead and move on over. He blames his slowness on his dog. He was whining all night. So yeah, so you got a case of dragon ass this morning, huh? Dragon ass. There he goes. Voodoo. All right, make sure you're raffled up. Last call out for that. Before I close it out. All right, closing out the giveaway. We're picking ourselves a winner. And Gorix, congratulations. You are the winner. Let's see what Gorix has got himself a copy of. Gorix has got himself a copy of Earth 2140. Earth 2140 on Steam. And that goes $4.99, $5 game that he didn't have before. Congratulations to Gorix. And I will reopen that as soon as I get him this key. There he is. Congratulations to you. Gorix, you do pretty well for yourself on these things. I tell you what, you, Spawn for Egg, and Hanodo's another one who wins quite a bit on these giveaways. So congratulations to you guys, and of course I thank you all for just hanging with us, joining us daily here on stream. That's right. Next giveaway is now open. Make sure you type in exclamation I love free shit. So we're gonna jump right on out. We're gonna start out in the Tweeterverse today, where Chris has, it seems to be a trending thing, one tweet a day now, last couple days. But 2 hours ago, small patch out this morning, a few small bug fixes, but mostly so I could add some net logging to try and track down a few bugs I can't repro locally. And I guess that's worthy of a patch. Noob Skyblabber with the sub for 20 months currently on a 6-month streak. Thank you very much, Noob Skyblabber. And that means you get to pick a track. We're going to do another race, another giveaway. We'll get to these patch notes in just a minute. Well, we'll get to those. We'll get to those notes momentarily, Chef. Don't worry about it. From one chef to another. Noob, I need a track number, or just say random, and we'll pick a random track from the list. I know, 30-second delay. I don't know. Do you guys hear that when that comes through my phone? All right, Noob, if you don't give me a track here shortly, I'm going to go ahead and just click random. I'll give you another few seconds to shout out a track number. Okay. Tick tock, tick tock. All right, we're going to go ahead and just click the random button a couple times. There we go. See what came up there. And we're playing the Gauntlet 2. The Gauntlet 2. Go ahead and get in on the action. Exclamation play. Exclamation I love free shit. Make sure you're in on the raffle. That's right. Play 1, play 2, play 3, play 4. I got 8 different marbles. Play 8 is the veiny ball. We've got all sorts of marbles. I think I should add some more. I think we got St. Patrick's Day coming up, so hopefully we'll have some St. Patrick's marbles to choose from and have them up for next week. And of course, don't forget, for those of you who got those subscriber rewards, you got your leprechaun, your pot of gold, and all that good stuff. So break them out for St. Patrick's Day next week as we count down 20 seconds to get in on the action. And it just may be one of them Fruck Awesome Fridays where if you guys keep this up, we'll just be playing marbles. And the hell with the news. All right. Here we go. As we get ready to rim the blue hole. Hold on to your seats. Round and round and round they go. Yep, that's right. Got to remind everybody daylight savings time's coming up this Sunday. Don't forget to leap forward and set those clocks ahead. You'll gain 1 hour and lose 1 hour of bar time, depending on where you live. Actually, if they do it right, you don't lose any bar time unless you're, I guess depending on where you live. If you're in New York City and they close at 4, you're going to lose an hour of drinking time. If you're here someplace in Florida where they close at 2, well, 2 o'clock, the clocks jump forward, so no worries there. You get your regular drinking time in. And of course, Botox in the lead. Yeah, there are a couple states that don't do that, B, and we've got the folks down here, our elected officials have submitted year in and year out for a federal mandate ending it altogether because it was really a wartime effort where that all started. And you know what? A lot of us just like it being earlier. They just say, oh, the farmers get more. No, fucking daylight is daylight. Doesn't matter what fucking time of the day it is. They still get the same amount of daylight. Don't matter. Really don't matter. But of course, things that will get fucked up if they do that: airlines, trains, buses. Tina ejected. All sorts of reservation systems, all that kind of stuff, and it would need updates. I was ejected. Ouch. But yeah, hopefully one of these days, they would just go ahead and abolish that altogether because there really is no need for it anymore. And most importantly, for the school-bound kids, daylight savings in effect, when it's, it's now in effect 8 months out of the year, which is a change. They did change it a while back. Obviously, Marvels doesn't like my support of the Sunshine Protection Act. And yes, that is what it's called. Tina even knows it. Cool. Botox popped up. Azazel misses the target. Both of them ejected. Buzzkill popped up, catches the lip and stays in. Fruck Awesome ejected. The Mad Chef looks like he's making a dash. B-Striker ejected. And the Mad Chef in for the win. Bridge Troll ejected. Econdis ejected. Boy, we're getting more ejections as we get closer here. How many more people are going to make it? Are these last two, Poodoo and Sentinel, going to make it? Looks like they will. And congrats to the Mad Chef. And I believe that is your in-game name as well. Is that correct, Chef? The Mad Chef of Xenos. And I'm hoping that you're actually logged into game to make my life easy. Oh, that is not. Okay. Okay. Oh, good. And then I'll just copy and paste that. Sorgan, why don't I see you on my list? I don't see you on the list. Do I not have you as a friend? Oh, that's interesting. All right. Let me go ahead and copy and paste anyway, and then I'll add you. Get you some scrolls here. Oh, I don't want the gnome. I want some scrolls. Oh, running low on scrolls. I'm gonna have to restock that. That's okay. I got several hundred loaded up on me. And let's see here. Did I not have you as a friend? No, I didn't. Well, there we go. There's a friend request for you, Chef. Alfine. What's up, Alfine? And welcome to the club. As Alfine got himself the Medal of Chaos, and of course, yeah. If you haven't already got one, you'll be receiving a physical one in the mail soon enough. Yeah. I don't want to hear about your balls. You got slippery balls. As Jack Cynicist chiming in, he's sitting there stuck in a meeting. Poor Jack. Yeah, you have earbuds in. You have one ear in one thing and one ear in the other thing, listening to the show. Rebs. Anyway, back over to the patch. No, I got to do a giveaway first before I do that. Got to do a giveaway. Make sure you're all raffled up. Gonna be closing that giveaway. Rich Troll, you're just bouncing like crazy, even though you're sitting. I know. That's one of them unexplained. Why don't you just grab a seat on the couch? Make yourself comfortable. That's what the couches are for, buddy. All right, closing the giveaway. I see a bunch of y'all were able to get back in there, so we're gonna close it. We gotta pick ourselves a winner. And Azazel Reborn, congratulations. Let's see what we've got for Azazel today. Azazel's got himself a copy of Gorky 17. Gorky 17 on Steam. And $4.99 on Steam. Congratulations, Azazel. And let's see, Azazel Reborn. I gotta find you in the list. Going down that list, there he is. He's won before. There you go, Azazel. Congratulations. As we reset that and open it up again. Don't forget, plenty of ways to get those giveaways triggered. Make that bar move. 500 bits will do it. Be a subscriber. That'll do it. Help in, just join in bits, and as we get cumulative 500 bits, we'll also do that. But again, now back to today's patch notes. Yes, a patch. 2 weeks in, 2 weeks out. And very surprising to see, but here we are nonetheless. This one, I'm just shaking my head. Did we really need to do this? Added audio to item preview window in the Crown Store. And a funny thing, well, we'll touch on that in a minute. More metrics logging information to try and down a few more bugs. Round heraldry shield now correctly accepts die. Fixed several material problems on dungeon stairs. Fish masks will now correctly disappear when stealthed. And Potion of Restoration Imbued was set one difficulty level higher than other similar potions and now set to the same as others. Talking about that potion that the chef was talking about. Gonna miss the floating fish heads. Yeah, I'm stealth, but don't mind the floating fish head where I was just a minute ago. It's not me. It's just a fig tree of your imagination. That's right. Absolutely. But interestingly enough, hopefully the metrics logging will help them fix some bugs. No other updates from the new guy. We're still waiting on an introduction. Maybe we'll see that on today's stream. And again, I gotta say it, no more weekly updates. So how the hell are we gonna know what the phrase of the day is to type in starting at noon when our show starts? Because no updates, folks. So let them know. If we don't know, we can't help you. Unless they just stop doing the giveaways altogether, which I know he didn't do. No, not still. That's for good. If you didn't catch that last week, which I'm going to get to this, but yeah. Let's scroll back here real quick. Way back. Way back. Weekly update and release cycle. Weekly updates will no longer be providing weekly updates. Period. Period. No more release weekly updates. Period. Yeah. So no information for you, no information for us. Screw us all. No phrase that pays so that we can get it in hours before when we were playing. Yeah, I know, very lame. Stand-up notes, they stopped doing that. That was lame. I know. You got to tell me we're the ones who have been clamoring about it, and actually, I'm just pretty annoyed at the disconnect these days because, when you put a poll on Twitter, which is not the official forums, not an official, well, maybe he considers that an official means, but only 40 people answer a poll, and you make a decision for hundreds, if not thousands of us based on those 40 people. I think that's total bullshit, personally. That's just my 2 cents. I believe Jack feels the same way because, yes, that too. And again, if he's going to be doing that, Jack and I pointed this out. The weekly updates was an additional paragraph of what's happening this week, and then a recap of the last several weeks, and then an additional paragraph. And that's the way it's been for the last several months. So I don't see how that's taking up so much time when you're only giving us this much information in a list this long, every week. At least, update, you know, and of course, if we're going to do that, then let's get rid of, and we'll go here too. As Econdas pointed out the other day, if you're going to not keep this map updated, well, then you should get it off the website. And if you're not going to be doing weekly updates anymore, so get it off the website. If there's no more weekly updates, then we shouldn't have a link for weekly updates anymore. Get it gone. It's just one of them things. Take care of the housekeeping. No, Sentinel, that was going to happen either way. So but yeah, here's the interesting part because again, and this is all on them. We're moving to a TikTok release. Tick, polish, talk, content. Well, last month was a tick. This month's supposed to be a tick, but of course we've got additions coming out on the 25th, on the 12th, on the 19th. Well, this is content coming in a polish release. So which is it? Make up our minds. Make up your minds. If you're doing polish, do polish. If you're doing content, do content. But yeah, again, you say one thing and you totally contradict the living shit out of it by doing totally something different. But speaking of that, coming out today in the Crown Store, was the Circling Dragons 3-packs. And again, I found this pretty interesting today. Yeah. Now, I don't know if I've just never heard this, but now when you click and open the Kodo store, it sounded like a box opening. Actually, at least it did a minute ago. And then what was the patch on that? The patch notes was edit audio to item preview window in the Crown Store. So I don't understand what item, is there audio in like this window? I don't get it. Where did we add audio? Or maybe under music? Let's go under music, Oh, no, that's not it. That's that stupid unicorn. Or is that the Rainbow Attack? But I don't see any audio except for the fact that when I open the Crown Store, it makes a sound these days. Which, again, I don't think, maybe I wasn't paying attention that it makes a sound when you open it, but do I really need a sound when I'm opening the Crown Store? Big window opens up. I think the visual indicator. Yeah. Again, I just, see some things that are added that's a waste of time. And doing something like that to me is just a waste of time. That's just my 2 cents, and that's how I feel about it. But anyway, dragons, and this one again, I'm gonna go there. Let's go. What are we calling it? Outdoor improvements or town improvements? Under town improvements, we've got the dragons hit the store today, and we've got the circling black, blue, green, orange, purple, red, and white, as well as the yellow. Now, before you all run out there, yeah, I may not notice that the window, this window opens up. It's I'm just going to continue my gameplay because I didn't realize this window opened up, right? Well, we'll check that out in a minute. But I was really sort of looking forward to these until, of course, I saw the price point on them, and I'm like, $15, okay, I may just be interested. Until I read the particulars, because I run the Purple Dragon Inns, so I was interested in maybe getting some purple dragons. But these are POT decorations only, so don't go running around thinking you're going to have dragons circling all your lots. If you're not a POT owner, these are not for you. Okay, very simple. Yes, it's Governor POT only. Says so right here. But just like wooden signs, they had to go dick with it. Had to dick with it. The 3-pack of circling dragons is an incredible way to add some ambiance and allure to player-owned towns. Each dragon requires 5 deco slots, which, again, it's one item, but takes 5 slots. Why? Shroud math. And the pack includes a low, a medium, and a high-flying dragon. So if you wanted all your dragons to fly at the same time, you're fucked. You got to spend another $15 to get that done. Yeah, I don't get it. If you want to sell a high-flying dragon, a low-flying dragon, and a mid-flying dragon, they should be in 3 packs equally. Not this BS of one of each in a 3-pack, causing us to have to buy multiple 3-packs if we want them all at the same level. End of story. And they shoot themselves in the foot time and time again with things like this. I've got tons and tons and tons, I mean chests full, of wooden signs that I can never use because I wanted one type of sign. Okay, I wanted a wall sign. But when you make the wall sign, you got to make the hanging sign, and you got to make the post-mounted sign along with it. And it's crap, Yeah, there you go, Bridge Troll. Call me when you got flying monkeys. And again, as I'm sure the baby dragons will be coming down the pike for people to put over their houses, hopefully, like the birds we have here on set. But the fact that they made these in 3 different heights, when if you're going to do that, then make them a separate pack, please, 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 please. Think about this before you go ahead and do this, because maybe I want them all circling high above my town. So I got to buy a different pack than 2. I got to spend $45 if I want 3 circling around my town. That sucks. That's just, I'm sorry. It sucks. End of story. If you're going to make them at different heights, and they had a really great chance here not to just get these 8 items in, but they could have made it 24 items, increasing their revenue by selling them individually as low, medium, and high flying. 3 different purples, 3 different oranges, but no, you're going to sell 1 pack. Oh, we got the text, let's do this, and screw everybody. I just don't get it. Just don't get it. Same thing, wooden signs. We asked for wooden signs, so they said, oh, well, when you make the sign, we'll just make it so you make 1 of each. We didn't ask for that. We asked for wooden signs, and I'd like a recipe for a post-mounted sign, a hanging sign, and a flat wall sign. I'd like a recipe separate, so I ain't got to make all the ones that I don't want. I ain't got to waste the wood, and I ain't got a chest full of damn signs I'll never use. Just one of them things. So, fortunate for me, I've got vendors all over the world, and newbies like signs when they get them. So sometimes I sell one. I sold one for the first time in probably 2 years the other day in Sultan. One out of the hundreds that I've got. But that's just a waste of time, waste of, resources, in my opinion, on that one. So, Dragons added in our polish release, and of course, coming up next week, ambient sounds that you can have for your dungeons and basements. Yeah, well, Grill, I tell you what, either I run them or Twitch runs them, and they're going to run them either way. So if they're running them, they're getting the ad revenue. If I'm running them, I'm getting the ad revenue. So I might as well run them. So they're once every 15 minutes, a couple times in the hour. Sorry they come in when they come in. But if you're a subscriber, you shouldn't be seeing any ads, and that's the way around that, just to let you all know. At least that's what Twitch tells me. You'll see the pre-roll ad, but if you are a subscriber, you shouldn't see any ads during that time. And again, I don't truly believe that, but that's what Twitch tells me. If you subscribe, you won't see those ads that I roll because you're a subscriber. There you go, Mom. The show name has been changed to Bitch with Laz, and sometimes Jack. Yeah, it's just, Mom, it's not that I want to bitch about it, but, I was looking forward to the Dragons, and I was looking forward to putting some of my two towns, and now, they're different levels, and I've already seen some bug reports on them, so first off, I'm not going there. Moo. Look who it is. Look who it is. You still in the meeting? Or did you finally finish that up? I'm guessing he's still in the meeting. Oh,
Gotta love the fact that Laz doesn't have an open mic today.
yeah. Okay. I didn't realize that. I did not realize that because nobody was in here. Oopsie. Yeah. Sorry for you guys in here. I just, when nobody was in here with me, I don't think to open the mic because I don't
No, you
got to
didn't.
open the mic. So you finished with your meeting, or what's the story here?
My demo's done. It's a good thing that I'm not the one that had to actually share my screen because there was some demo fail going on. Someone changed something right before the demo, which was hilarious.
Oh, fun. Yeah. So anyway, moving right along. Ad blocker
And
for the win. That's
feel
right.
free to do that. You can do that all day long. Unfortunately, those tickets won't end up on my plate.
Yeah, he doesn't get those help desk tickets. Somebody else gets them, and then he gets called in the middle of the night because they can't fix it. That's what happens. Yeah, but no, it just annoys me when they do things like this. They had a chance to put 24 items in and make some good sales off the 3 different levels, but you're forcing people to use stuff that they may not want at that point. Or again, you're sticking me with dragons I may not want, giving me 3 different heights. When we got these birds that you see circling around here, did they sell the birds in 3 different levels, or did I get 3 different birds that all circled at the same height? They all circled at the same height. So why did they do it to dragons? Why did they change it? I don't know. And again, you had a chance to put a low flying dragon, a medium flying dragon, and a high flying dragon and give yourself 3 items for sale instead of 1 item with 3 and then causing people to have to buy multiples for an effect they want. And again, I know you guys, I know myself, and when I find something that does an effect I want just that effect. I don't want the other effects, I just want that effect. Okay, when I want the flat wall sign, I only want the flat wall sign. I don't want the other 2 signs, and I didn't intend to craft the other 2 signs. But you force us to do that.
It's almost like the people that designed it didn't realize the application.
I don't know. Are you on video by chance?
No.
No. Okay.
I could be, so that way you could see my profile as I'm working. I took
Yeah.
my earbuds out from my work meeting.
Does the high flying dragon have a doobie? I don't know. We can probably help him out. We've been asking for speed weed since it was given away several years
420.
ago on 420. That's right. It was given away for free to any developer that wanted it. We hoped they had grabbed it, but you know, apparently our developer still thinks this is a kid's game. Sorry. I don't know any kids who are dropping $5,000 on an account. I don't know any kids who are helping out like Bridge Troll did with charity events, donating $47.50 to buy an account that the Airy Fund matched, and of course, happy to do it. But I don't know any kids who are spending the kind of money that gets spent on a game like this. Everybody I know who plays this game is an old fart. And yes, I'm going to say, yeah, thank you. Where? Thank you, Sentinel. So you want to be family friendly. And I know back in the day we had a couple people, and I mean literally a couple people. Well, my kids play this game, and there's profanity. Well, that's what the profanity filter's for, folks. And of course, if you're a parent, you should be monitoring what your kids play, not letting them do it and finding out after the fact. That's just my 2 cents as well. But anyway, that's what the profanity filter's for. And if you're a parent, make sure the filter's on. Let them have at it. But I just don't see it. Yeah, I resemble that remark, right? But moving right along is that's what's happening with updates. Again, if you want to waste your time and go play with those dragons. Again, there's a couple bug reports on them right now, and again, as I was looking forward to them, I was disappointed when I saw what they did with them. So at this point, I will not be purchasing them. My loss, maybe. No, I don't need anything extra in my player-owned town. Their loss, revenue, absolutely. When they got away from, and I'll say it one more time just for posterity's sake, when they stopped doing the weekly $5, get in and we'll give you some goodies. I was donating
monthly.
Yeah, monthly. Sorry, I was donating upwards of $50 a month, plus buying other things. When they went to the subscription model, well, you know what they get now? They get $9 a month. So you do the math. They lost $41 a month just from me. They lost a lot more from Jack because Jack was buying a lot of this stuff every month, and they've lost all his money. Okay. And I'm sure we're not the only ones who stopped doing this because of the changes they made. So keep shooting yourself in the foot. Microtransactions is supposed to be micro, Look up the definition of micro, please. But again, that's neither here nor there. I'm just, pointing out the fact that I used to spend a lot of money, and when you made those changes and shot yourself in the foot, now I don't spend that money. Who suffers? Everybody, because of decisions that are made in haste. Like, again, I'm going to point it out. And somebody said it out there. Where did you get that information? The spring is in the air, was it?
I think that was the same one as last week. So
spring has sprung. Okay, spring has sprung. And again, where are we getting this information? Where is this publicly available, Econdas? Can you please enlighten us? Exactly why I'm pointing that out, Jack. Exactly why I'm pointing that out.
You know what? I'm just going to click leave on that other meeting that I'm in.
From last Friday's stream. So, yeah. Anybody who's playing between now and 5 o'clock who can't make it, because that's when I do dinner. So I can't catch those Friday live streams because that's when I'm doing dinner here in the house. So, I'm not online. I can't get it. So it was nice getting it in the newsletter every week ahead of time so that we could type it in during today's show like I just did.
Oh, yeah.
And now I've got it. Yeah. Well, yeah. You're in Zoom for 15 minutes. All right, we'll get Zoom open. We'll get you in here.
Oh wait, I should put on a hat.
Yeah, so you don't glow everybody out.
So did you bitch about barding yet?
No, that was what today's show was going to be about with the video and all that good stuff. But at the time it is now, we don't have time for that. As a matter of fact, everything I had planned, I had some other stuff planned, but the dragons and the other stuff took a whole lot longer because patch notes came out today. And of course, when I found out that dragons are not just one type of dragon, but one of a high flying, low flying, and medium flying, that really triggered my, you know, my soapboxy because, yeah, it just makes no sense. Birds, yeah, birds all fly at one level. So who in their infinite wisdom decided to put one low, one medium, one high? If you're going to do that, make them all individual. So I can buy a pack of low flying dragons and I can get 3 of them instead of one low flying dragon, one medium, and one high that I may or may not want. Okay, that's all I'm saying. If I want dragons flying around my town, I would probably, want them all flying about the same height. I'm not running air traffic control. One's got to be up here, one's got to be down here, one's got to be down here coming in for a landing. I'm sorry. That's just not me.
And last,
Yes.
wait, hold on.
But can you catch the dragon?
You can see I'm casting right now, right? Ooh,
I can.
Okay, so
you're dead.
Now I'm starting to cast. And I'm going for a 5-stack of atonal aria. How long is it going to take for a 5-stack?
I don't know. You already cast it on my screen.
In combat.
Yeah, again. And Bridge Troll, there's that glitch that I was telling you about. If you're watching my stream, that's the glitch I was telling you about that happens with horses when you get stuck in between it. You may not see it there. Now he's got his head up his horse's ass.
Oh, yeah, we were seeing completely
the centaur. That's right.
Okay, and 5-stack is now complete. Starting to cast. Wait.
Again, totally irrelevant to today's show. We'll do it on Monday because yeah. Because we've got to play the video so that you can have your soapbox on this because you got to hear what's been said. Meanwhile, moving right along, what else did I have for us? We had the great NPC merchant debate. Yeah, there he goes. But we're not going to cover that today. But one thing I will cover before we get out of here today was, will there be any chance of SOA offering monthly payments for towns? And unfortunately, the answer, well, let me read this. Will there be a chance of SOA offering monthly payment for towns? I cannot afford the upfront price. I would like to invest in SOA, SOTA, Shroud of Avatar. You're missing the. I can afford monthly payments. Please let me know. Thank you. And of course, Sean Guy chimes in, and of course, a lot of people chimes in. Lane says he actually purchased his town with crowns, which they say is not possible. But again, this is one of them things where they say it's not possible, but it's been done. I know. Who, what, when, where, why.
Isn't that the call Chris or message Chris and say, hey, I want to buy a town with crowns, and then he'll do something for you?
That's usually what happens. And again, the Algarian chimes in here and says, that's right, you can't do it. But meanwhile, somebody above said, I've done it. Don't tell me I can't do it. I've done it. So again, stand by what you say. Otherwise, don't say it at all. One of those things. But as pointed out in here, dude, if you can afford the monthly payments, then take the monthly payment and put it aside every month until you have what you need. Or go check shroudmarketplace.com, look for somebody who might be selling a town, and contact them, because sometimes those sellers might be willing to work with you. on taking payments, but it is what it is. There are towns for sale all over the place, and that doesn't make sense. You're not supposed to be there. Love you to bits too, Stage-wise. Love you to bits. Taxed POT might be a good option. Well, and again, you guys get me on this. When we came to the advent of adding POTs into the game, one of their statements was, and I believe still is out there somewhere in the Ethernet, out there in the interwebs, out there in the void, was that there will be a path to this in game, which meant that you would be able to save up for in game gold and eventually purchase a POT through in game means. But did that ever come to fruition? No, it did not. Yeah. Just one of them things that just, we make promises, but, we have no intention of keeping it. And again, things change. I understand that. I still think we've
My
oversold.
word is gold.
Yeah,
Asterisk equals pyrite.
DLMB. Don't lawyer me, bro. Yeah. But yeah, I understand things change. I think we've oversold towns. They're selling towns again, which we're never going to put any more towns near Brittany. But last release, we put 2 brand new towns right near Brittany. So it just befuddles me sometimes. That one hand doesn't seem to know what the other's doing, or at least nobody's communicating the fact that this is happening. And again, I see a chance that got lost with the dragons to sell 3 different types, but somebody decided, no, we'll just throw one of each in there. They'll buy it up. Yeah, well, sorry, not this guy. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Love to hear your feedback on it. You guys know where to throw that. You can throw it in there. You can hit us up in Discord. Get in on a discussion there if you want. But yeah, I just don't get it personally. Don't get it. But yeah, buying towns for monthly payments, that's how towns were sold originally. And not that they don't have the tech. We know they have the tech. But and why they don't do it, don't know. Upgrades, again, should be a path in game instead of having to call somebody up. I should be able to just collect the resources I need, go to my town, click on some kind of marker, pay the upgrade just like you do with deeds. I don't see why, the tech is there. Why can't we do this with towns? I know towns handle a little differently. Have we seen the previously mentioned town patterns yet where you can change the biome? Not yet, right? We haven't seen those yet, where governors are going to be able to see their biomes supposedly coming up soon. Yeah, well, I know, Sentinel. I know. And a craftable version, yes. There again, you hit on another thing. For every item we have in the store, there will be an accompanying craftable version. Well, that went out the window. I don't know how long ago, but no longer true to the case that studio's on fire. This is the train wreck that it is. But yes, that went out the window some time ago. Every edition in the Crown Store will have a companion craftable item, and sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Like these birds here, I don't think there's a way to craft these birds. And again, these birds are another reminder that I have this beautiful water fountain, bird feeder, bird fountain, whatever they call it. That used to spawn birds, and there was a bug with it. So get rid of the birds because, what we promise you guys, nobody cares. But we'll sell birds that do the same thing as your, So, it really boggles my mind sometimes. That's really what it comes down to. And again, yeah, well, there you go. Buildable player-owned town. Now, there is talk of actually making a smaller town, smaller than a holdfast out there. And again, so that everybody can have the experience of owning a player-owned town. Well, if you keep pandering to everybody and you keep denying your core base, um, you're gonna have problems. That's just the way I see it. Yeah, thank you, Tina. Why? Why? Because he can sell smaller POTs to people who can't afford the big ones. Because hey, we don't have enough POTs in this game to begin with. Again, it's something they're tossing around. I believe if I refresh this, there's more talk of it here. Yeah. There's a whole bunch more talk that I didn't get into, with that. But uh, yeah, I just need a castle-sized town. I don't want a huge, unusable area. Exactly, Bridge Troll. One place in the middle of the world where I can just drop a little piece of land and make it a castle. And Bridge Troll has that problem with, I believe it's you with the POT towns, and the fact that you can be evicted at any time on a whim if a player-owned town owner gets a hair up their ass. And was that you who made those comments? I'm just curious. Well, that's what an island's for, but an island still comes at the size of a holdfast at the cost of $900. Because he has personality issues. Yeah. Claim an island. You'll be surprised how often it happens. I've actually been evicted from places for nothing. Again, I have a protest going on in one town because the player-owned town owner demanded that everybody who has a house on the front row have two merchants instead of one. So I placed a second merchant, cost me 20,000 gold, which I put it in protest, and he sells nothing. So what was the point of me putting an extra vendor out there if he's not going to sell anything, just to placate that you want your town to look full? I'm sorry. Your town ain't going to look any fuller. I already had a conversationalist and an NPC on the lot, so there were the two NPCs that, but no. So I put it out there. I wasted 20,000 gold. I've got the 20,000 gold, but freaking HOAs. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. But again, it's that town owner's rules. And I have left towns because of stupid town owner rules, including my own guild. I left Black Rock Cove because certain rules I just didn't like. And, I left. Simple. That just because I'm in the guild doesn't mean I got to agree with everything the guild does, and there are times when I just pick up and leave. I've got lots of towns that have been there forever. They may or may not sell anything, but when they do, they do. They don't, they don't. But that's having them out there to do that. Anyway, moving right along, way past that time, didn't get to the other topic, which is probably going to be part of Monday or Tuesday's show, the great NPC merchant debate, which we started here the other day and has now grown into a thread. It's a couple pages long. So I would suggest that you all get out there and get yourself some reading, because the big debate, people are already talking about some crazy stuff and misconstruing what was already said out there. And again, so I'll just start off at one point, okay? If we're going to take out those NPC farmer merchants, what happens to all the POT owners who have those farmer merchants, and what happens to those merchants? Do we just take them away? Do we make them something else? Did anybody give this any thought before they decided to make this move? We'll talk about that stuff and more come next week right here on NBNN. But meanwhile, if you've got an opinion, get out there and toss your opinion on that topic, because it's a fun read so far, and I'm sure it's going to get more hectic, if not locked, by the end of the weekend. So you may want to just get out there. I'll have it saved and queued up for you guys and gals here. Yeah, well, Bridge Troll, if you ever want a place to live, I have two towns out there, and I'd be more than happy to give you a lot for your castle, because castle lots no longer take up the obnoxious amount of square footage they used to take in POTs. And I've got room, so if you want to come live on a nice island or, just hang out, it's a nice, quiet place. There's not a whole lot of traffic out there, but it's a place to set your castle down and, have a good time. I can even probably give you a castle water lot if you get that boat, we were talking about yesterday. But don't forget, exclamation, I love free shit. Last chance to get in before we get out of here. Gotta say thank you to all of you guys and gals for tuning in to lunch at Laz and Jack when Jack gets here. And of course, Jack's still busy at work. The Britannian Mining Company, my other guild. And of course,